He's Rita's sister, daughter of a white girl, was here as well.
Who's Rita? I don't know who Rita is.
Rita is Uncle Bucky's wife.
Oh.
Her sister, how many is it? White? I'll show you this daughter, one of them, I don't know. What's the married to a white guy? And yes, I think one of them married to a white guy. Nothing wrong, what's wrong with their happy? I don't worry about color.
No, I'm just saying.
So that's not important.
I'm just the one that seemed vexed to me. You want a man jump in the picture?
I didn't know
it's changed. What if you get a picture back and go back to a smile and a picture of that one?
Is it, how's it going? Running?
Yeah, it's not running.
It's not running?
Yeah, it is running.
Let's see. Let's see it. Sure it's running? Yeah, I'm sure it's running. You just got the recording. Look through this view right now. Record's running and the timer's running. Yeah, I had it running for a little while. What I'm saying about after a while it just stopped and stopped.
It stopped, and then what happened now, when you press the stop, it starts, isn't it?
Let me see. Oh, yeah.
Right?
Let me.
It's a lot of focus at the moment.
Oh, let me adjust your focus. You're too close. You can see up your nostrils here.
No, I focus 15 back. Take us to it back.
Welcome to the movies.
That's the way you like it. Can you come over tomorrow? We're going to Derrick tomorrow anyway.
Oh, not tomorrow. Monday, please.
I want to go and do a video then.
Oh.
Derrick and Jane.
What are they, the Addams Family?
What?
The Addams Family? No, do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do.
Turn out the power, please.
Oh, I thought it's your big chance to be in the movies. With your son's directing you.
Star. Come on, do the singing, Mom.
I'm not some high-pitched singing, Mom. There was a joke on down.
Oh, well, no, we need a better microphone.
What are you
singing on, Dal? What song's that?
No, it ain't the job.
Hold down the crockery. Let me zoom into your mouth.
No, if you want to sing a good song, I sing M.O.T.H. Your Mother. It's a lovely song, that.
That was one of them songs of praise type songs, is it?
No. M is for the million things she gave me. O means only that she's growing old. T is for the tears she shed to save me. H is for heart that's pure as gold. E is for eyes with love light shine. R means right, and right she'll always be. Put them all together, they spell mother. The word that means the world to me.
Everybody follow the bouncing ball.
That's it?
You done?
Power.
A few words of poetry from Brother Malcolm of the Dole Queue.
Of the Dole Queue, I'd just like to say, my time has come.
I think I can fit Malcolm on there.
I went there, but the time was wrong.
How you adjust the color on this thing? Yeah.
Color? It's black and white screen.
No, what I'm saying is, it makes everybody look black. That's the Ace of Spades.
Now you got a shutter. Hey!
Hey, get it, sir. Come to the front. My back head is done. What are you doing out here, man? Going to form a game. Come on, man.
Okay, man, you come.
Yeah, all right. He said that the only time I see Dad was like weddings, funerals, and bars and stuff. That's the only time I see him. I really go out to the same circle he goes, so I don't really see him that much.
You told me you don't smoke against a baby anymore. How is that? You told me you don't smoke Mary. Did you tell me that? Oh, Dill, when you step outside, all them fumes out there, it's just as bad. Don't add more to it. Don't add more to it. Remember that? Yeah, hello. You know something? He's got to step away, doesn't he? Yeah.
Stand down. That's the one with the long hair.
Yeah. Go big out, big out.
He's a cute little boy, though. I go with this thing because we go out to one of the funniest things, we're in the government, they don't get a haircut.
If I would come back, I would know.
You just say how you get Jason Clark. She was like, wow, his clothes, his nose, so she would say, because again, whenever he goes anywhere, she should dress him up. Yeah, I can't afford to dress him up. So one day she's in the thing, right? Jason had a little pair of blue shorts on, matching blue.
It was real nice. We got no little
trainers on. His woman would walk around home with oh, let me see that baby. This is the most gorgeous baby in my life. Hill's up there, smile, goes, and she goes to listen, and cute little girl goes, that's it. He's getting his hair cut the next day. He was down there. And he cried, because he was at front, he thought it was funny, till he looked in the mirror, he was like, oh!
That was the thing with him. I'm fed up with people saying that's my skill. I say it's a boy. It's a boy. And then they said, get it off.
Transfer that onto the
most of the time it's like, I'm the same as you know.
But you cannot focus on that, you know that, don't you? Yeah, I've seen it on the
She's different in the sense that
who's Dennis?
she's like,
We haven't seen him today.
she's used to be bad, but now she's got to
When
stay.
you go down, then you're on his life.
She's waxing.
Let's talk to Randy when we were coming, yeah.
Yeah, I said to Mandy, pass up. So, Jason heard the story.
Have you gone to visit?
Yeah! See, I was all scared. I was like, well, here comes Jan, let's go. I don't want to, hit me with a beer ball or something.
Go over. Before you went, you said the professor out here, Jason's coming to us and we come in.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, you see, the thing is, Jason made that he would come over. So the boss is very nice and he gave me a lift to the station to the baby, yeah.
Sure, but then again, I never really spoke to Jan, because Roger was more kind of close to her than I was, so that was probably why she was more a little bit.
She didn't? No.
He loves the motorbike. The motorbike upstairs.
When we went to find Melly on Friday, wasn't it? We saw one of her friends, wasn't it?
Leslie, is it? She said, her hair dyed pink. Pink! Her hair was pink, Aunt Bill. I was standing there, mate. Look, Christine.
She said,
no, look a big
no, I said, what did you say? Because I didn't see her. I mean, I came in, I thought you two were doing it. I knew you'd be going out.
Girl, she's got a girl and a baby.
I see her, so I said, what did you say? Because I see her chatting.
We walked in to find Mally. He wasn't there. She goes, hello, Jane.
I told her, what did you think, Janet? Some bad name. That was her best friend. She said, I said, no, you shouldn't do that. You should just don't involve other people.
I try to stay away from the whole thing.
That's right, that's what I'm saying.
I got a friend in a similar situation. And when Roger was trying to explain it to me, I was like, well, I'd rather not tell you, well, you better know if you got there and say the wrong thing. So he says to me, this is kind of what went on, and this is how Janet is, and this is how Randy said, you don't kind of say this around Janet, because the autism, you got a big mouth. You said the wrong thing, So I went out there and said, so what's going on? And I was just,
Hey, come here. You want tea, Jason?
no thanks. I'm
Some cold water, actually, that's all we got in here.
Working?
With me, then.
Maybe have a look in.
Well, tell you what, I said to my girl, phone me the day before. Asked me to buy some stuff, you know what I mean?
No, go away. I have become a man. What?
I am the cameraman.
No.
This is my camera hand.
That Lord says to me, whenever Roger comes over, the house is always a mess. So he goes, Roger, call before you come over.
Come here then.
Come over for like 3 hours. But then the house is back the way it was. He goes, well, let's come over anyway. She said, she knows she used to do now. She said, I'm waiting in the hall. She does everything in one room. Yeah. All right, Roger, come in. I don't know why you put in the house.
It's wicked in there, Sam.
That's what she was doing this morning. That's why I'm not upset with her.
Blue, why is it blue now?
Black and white.
Yeah, isn't that something?
Is it?
Man, I said, like, we don't live like that normally, you know what I mean? I'll tell you what though, Jay, the accent, I'll look at you and then you say, that throws me all the time, it makes
Get back
me,
there, go on. Oh, you do it
makes me
really
realise
good.
how long it is as well.
Yeah. So how was, what were you at then? This one is like 4 years ago.
Yeah, man. 3, 4 years ago.
Were you in New Jersey?
Yeah.
That's a stone's throw from me, really.
Well, you see, when it was a spur of the moment thing, it wasn't planned. It's like, I'm not one of these who can sort of say, well,
Organised.
you know, they were being paid for, so I thought to myself, that's it, I've got to find some money. And then, I had to borrow the money anyway, and then we just went for the 2 months. And then I came back for 6 weeks, we came back for 2, and that was it. And then when I got the message later, I got that Dad had said phoned him and I could have come down. I'll tell you how.
Where would he put you in the closet?
I didn't even phone
I
him.
mean, Roger's sharing a bedroom. What? Roger's sharing a bedroom, kinda. He has a bedroom. He has a lot of closet in the back of his bedroom, a big closet. And he's got Shelton in there, so every time Shelton has to go to his room, he has to go to Roger's room. Roger's a fully grown man, you know. Roger's got all kinds of padlocks and stuff. You know, Dad's Mr. Security. You know, like, what up, the guys got 15 locks on the door to get in.
Oh my God.
He can't live like that. He says,
We need some of you though, Daddy.
Why?
This is not Dad. It's way. You know, he's old-fashioned, you know.
Tell me why.
Hey, you saying Dad doesn't have a bank. I knew when I was there, he didn't have a bank account.
It's
Keep all his money in his pocket.
Tell me about the
No,
plant
write out
then.
money orders for anything you need
Green
to pay for.
and it's broke. No, really.
I mean, don't trust banks.
You've never had
This
done.
is not
You've never had
funny.
done.
You done that?
I did not do that. Man, you don't keep running into the same
You
position,
think
you know.
that he's mellowed over the years.
You want to in the face, in the face.
Move! 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 Always. Okay, I can just tell. I want to think. You know what really made me? I'm sitting there, you know, everyone's grieving and stuff. I'm in the church sitting down in the back. So I didn't want to even be there in the family section kind of thing. So I didn't want to sit over there with Dad anyway. So I'm purposely staying out of the way. So everyone's going to look at me. I don't want to look at anybody anyway. So I'm sitting back. So they're coming out. I'm sitting there. I got my head down. I'm trying to kind of be interested. Sitting there. And in the middle of the service, you hear, you know, it's all quiet. It's quiet. You hear. Newton kissing his teeth all the way down the aisle.
Wait. Wait,
Whoa, go and get it for me then. What's he doing?
Yeah.
Nah,
He'll take it out. He will. Believe me.
He used
I
to
used
do
to
that.
have about 70 tapes. I got about 15 now.
Listen, he wrecks every tape, the video, don't even go near it. Put everything in it. Wait, leave it. You listening?
Someone help you, huh?
Look.
Just put it up, Leanne, don't bother.
What?
Put it up.
No. So you're looking for one day, then take it down.
I usually carry a pen with me just so I can rewind my tape because he always pulls it out.
I don't know.
He's a very lucky video. Leave the matches.
Yeah.
The funny thing is though, everyone's comments how much they look alike, you know, because
Yeah?
every time I show them, I say, oh, is that him when he's smaller? I say, no. Hey, it's going to be some trouble though when you get older, boy.
Yeah, you're going to promote the school. I told him.
Nah, I'm getting involved with something before then. I'm too tired to fight in school. Well, you know, it's funny. One morning, Dad's coming home about 7 and we should pot to run. So he came back about 9. Then came and lay down the couch and slept for about 4 hours. See, I know how to fix you now.
That's right. So when did they start nursery over there? 5.
But he's probably got they have a thing in Worcester called Jacob Hyatt. It's like a private school, but it's public school. It's like a 3-year waiting. He's on the list now. It starts a year earlier. You know, they develop
that's a good
hand-eye coordination type stuff. It's not really school, but
What about the pre one? The pre
Yeah, pre. That's like play. You play all day right now.
Yeah,
He has good social skills. He fights with the boys. He kisses the girls.
That's it.
No,
You
what
go away when it's the other way around.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, they're going for half a day and they get to mix with other children
Yeah,
and fight them as well every day.
you know what it is too? I don't like the idea of like, you know how they all go in, they all have to go to take a nap. It's kind of regimented, yeah. It's not when sleeping you're tired, it's sleeping you can go to the bathroom at this time and everything else. So I was telling her, so when I was good, I said when I went to school, I said you have to wear a uniform, you don't have to raise your hand. I said, yeah, they just get up and go in the classroom. What you got there? What you
Never. Have you got a class?
Come here!
Neighbor, you're too naughty.
Why are you so panicky?
Naughty man, you can't keep doing
You
that.
don't know. Really. he hasn't even gotten to his full stride yet.
Yeah.
This is see, when he was first born, I said, you know, I don't really believe in beating kids. I really don't. I don't believe it does no good whatsoever.
Well, we know it doesn't.
But I believe in discipline.
Yeah.
So discipline is the way you talk to a child. No, don't you have to don't call them all kinds of names.
Discipline is right.
In pardon? Sorry, knew it.
That's
Good. I don't keep him quiet now.
So there's no, I never see him. I come home so much
Keep him quiet.
Chase him out of the house. Hey, don't do that. He's laughing. He's so small. That's right. Oh, I laugh. Will you beat him for me?
That's
I really like beating him.
Mind you, it's, sometimes, they're old enough now to know it. But,
Like if he's looking for a plug, I'll smack his hand. Oh, you're hurt now, right?
but I mean, these are I tell a lie. I smacked Samantha. She can't remember when she was young but she was about 6.
Yeah.
And what happened was, to cut a long story, she went out and no one knew where she was and we was panicking.
Yeah.
So when she come back, I smacked her.
Yeah.
And that's the only time any of them have ever been hit in this house. Right.
I've been whacked twice, she ain't been whacked once.
So he did a cannon, look!
No, listen,
What, in one day?
Samantha, that's if you know what a beating is.
He's 12 now.
In one day? I figure you're lucky if you get it twice in one day.
So, because that's one thing. But Jamie now, sometimes I come in here and I think, the first time ever I heard them two arguing, I thought a woman, the next door neighbour, had come in and was fighting.
Yeah.
Because I thought, my God, what's going on? Like, I come running up the stairs and there's them two and then when she goes for her now, when she fights, you see her run up them stairs and you just hear her think, come out, I'm going to kill you, And she's laughing and that makes it worse.
Yeah.
It makes it worse.
She jumps and she kicks me open.
Don't get jealous, you. I see your face.
Yes. Shoes.
Where's shoes, isn't he?
Yeah.
Where's Jason's? Did you bring Jason's?
He has good shoes on.
Yeah, but,
You see his little shoes?
You know, you just said the
Did you get
wedding.
no food?
What? Who's winning?
Yeah, well Jason can't get it, can he?
So what's the matter with your legs?
I'm lazy.
Oh, you have to do that. Jason, come on and see what you want. Give him a cheese sandwich at the end of some salad.
He likes cheese. You don't think he likes
Yeah.
cheese?
White food carrier. They used to at the wedding, and Aunt Del was giving him champagne. I thought she was giving him champagne. She started screaming. Like he's take him out! Take him out! So why do you think about you don't want to get more drunk? So I take him out for about an half hour, I bring him back, so I want to eat, you know what? I sit down there, order the first course, Jason jumps up, kicks the soup over some lady. Kicked the whole, boom, kicked it, and it went, I said, oh, God. So Aunt Del, why did you give me champagne? Then he said, I said, look, he's sick, let me give him some cough syrup. And she gave him the champagne.
I thought would cool him down, but it didn't work. He went berserk.
He went around last night like...
You know Dorothy?
Yeah.
Well, she have a house up on the same road where the wedding was. So I said, right, I'll take him down, carry him for a walk. That's what's coming and see her. And I walk him a good 100 yards down the road and walk him back. And he was sitting there still and he come back and said,
Came back and danced till 12 o'clock at night.
yes! He had a big open space there. And he was just running non-stop. And he just grabbed this little boy by his jacket and pulled him back and him start to... Oh,
And no, the doctor told us, they said that he was,
Does he eat chicken?
yeah. They,
he liked chicken
he
skin.
was vitamin deficient. He was vision of iron and saying, oh, it's iron and vitamin A. We used to take vitamin A tablets and iron. I said, hell, you know, I think the reason he's like is because she's giving him all these vitamins.
Yeah. You don't need it.
For the past 3 days he wasn't here.
You better
We was here, I got to give him the iron. You know, I just found him, so I said, oh, I'm going to give him the iron.
Yeah, hold that for JJ, little JJ.
So,
Daddy's got it.
oh, you don't need all that.
Daddy's got it. Has he? Come and get it.
But he says, no,
Jason!
I didn't have it for 3 days, so,
Which Jason?
That Jason.
Big Jason? Big JJ? Big JJ?
Little Jason.
Took him to the park, then take him to the park, run around, took him around. At first when he like fell asleep first, he was up all day. So I'm just I'm not even gonna bother him.
But listen, he and Dennis is good mates, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Dennis take to the park and all of the wedding man. At the wedding him stick out Dennis man and he's having up and down with this real daddy, you know.
Dancing around.
Yeah, Dennis had bought him. What? Dennis coming, come on, let me bought you. Jam the bathroom, bought him and...
No, that can't be Dennis.
It is Dennis. It is...
Who?
It's his mate. It's his mate.
Go on then, you want to sit with Jason and eat yours?
They get on really well.
Take it then.
Really, really good.
I think we have to go and help ourselves. Do we have to help ourselves, Janie?
Yeah, I'm just standing and waiting on you, am I?
Been for until 3 years later. It's not charged right away. Can you give me a rest? Just for 1 minute.
What do you do for it, please? I like onions, please.
To see the reaction on the African players.
No, you don't.
Playing.
Bully.
And this one here. I'm on the garbage minute.
Nothing.
Got it for the doctor from Mexico.
Football.
Alright, don't beat him up.
Watch it. Watch. See what I mean? Look. Big bully,
Why?
I'm only doing it because I ain't got no kitchen, Mum.
I'm not pressing it, don't worry.
Pour the orange in the tray.
Push.
Mally.
Libby.
See what to do, okay?
Beat him up.
Just gave it away.
Look, it's not going to be too early.
Can I do my mum in the kitchen, Mally? No. Yeah, that's what all I want.
And again.
Yes!
Mum.
Yeah.
No. The cupboard. The thing. And the thing. Get a quick close up. Hello. Say I'm bad. No, you can't. Mally said. Right. No, Mally, you can't, OJ, too little.
All you do is you can have one.
Alright.
Mally's one go
Right there.
down.
5 players
Don't come
on
now.
the far side. One of them is right.
Come now. Be a food.
No, OJ. No.
Yeah. Thanks, Mally.
Please, Mal.
Yeah.
Mom. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna go. Yeah, Mel. Malcolm. Mind the glasses. I mean the thing. Your thing.
Yeah.
Mally, will you come on down?
Yeah, right on the wheel.
Put the light on there.
Put the light on, Mum. Oh, it's quite raining.
You've got to go
It's
there.
quite blurry, isn't it, Mally?
Yeah, you have to put focus.
Huh?
1-0 through.
Mally didn't remember going there.
You lose to Cameroon now. They'll be laughing. Right out of FIFA. Here
I've just bathed it.
This is like a Cinderella team.
It's opposite
Mally.
They lost 4 there playing. Only 11 in the side.
Can I Sally got this guy, the Wendy guy that goes all the time on.
What's that?
Yeah.
Hello.
When we were on the way up.
Who packed your case?
No, we've had a long talk and said, look,
When you come in again, they ask you, who packed your case? They ask you who packed your case.
All right, the pound sort of...
They ask just in case, they, well, they said, are you sure it's somebody that wouldn't put anything in your case? That's all the thing that you say when you turn or you know, when they, oh, no, you don't. Or sometimes people pack your case, they'll put stuff in it, you see.
Resilience,
Too quick for you.
morale, effort, determination, bit of quality here and now and everywhere now. And we've played good entries in the match, and we've done well to survive and still win the match.
See, I don't come back this smoke.
You go see what I'm
I
saying?
should have stayed downstairs. I was happy down there.
You make two good runs, sharp through the middle, couldn't catch him, and they brought him down. And, you know, to and then have to...
Anyway, thanks for having me for a couple of hours.
So when you come back, Jay? Saturday.
Oh, it's my Wednesday on my day off. Manny, you're the man in... And then you're...
There's no song in this thing.
You see, I'm reading.
Can't pay that much for them. No way. No way.
50
The
pence.
most expensive sneakers around the States are $230. That's about 125 pounds.
Jesus.
That's the most expensive pair you can get.
What are you buying them for?
Well, that's if you got that kind of money, you know.
What if you've got
If you're Burt Reynolds or something, you should buy a pair. I know guys I know, that's what they're into, you know.
Jason.
Yeah. Sneakers and sweats and, you know, that's all like Ralph Lauren designer this and, you don't want all that. Like Nike's, most top of the line, like Nike shoes, $110. Most expensive pair. That's like 55 pounds. That's
Not bad.
Well, there, I'll save you money, I'll send it over to Joe.
I don't have time for all that. On the weekend, that's the only time I get to sleep.
Okay, we ready to go?
All right, I know if you want.
Yep. Right. Come on, Greg, get
Oh, wait a
your
minute.
jacket on.
Where's my coat?
It's beyond belly.
I have to take some pictures. You can tell.
Come on.
And, I'll get the number from you.
Yeah.
But like I say, Jane can write it down there.
Yeah, let's just write it down now.
Yeah.
Because that way, then if you phone,
Yeah.
and then, because Heather's not at work now, it's being
Yeah,
treated.
but it's probably cheaper to write because phone costs money.
Well, yeah, obviously I don't want her on the phone every single day, but I mean, the first instance, you know, it'd be nice to phone and say, hey, like, you know, how are you? And then you can write after that.
And make sure, and the size is important.
Well,
The right side, because American size is two size one. Bigger or
a small
smaller.
size. My 11's like a size bigger than his 11.
You hear, Jane?
Right, so if I want a 7 for Samantha,
That'll be nice.
No.
Oh, my
If you were gonna get a 7 for her, you get like a 6, 6.5. Because my ones run bigger. Like they don't have a, like I'm wearing a 13 now. They don't have my size when I went. These are really a 12, but it'd be a 13 here.
Mommy, what's 4?
So 4 would be like a 3.
Oh, God.
You have to measure out feet.
Yeah.
Send them in.
It's kind of international almost.
Come on,
This is the
Jane.
worst game I've ever had.
Put the coat on.
At any time.
What does that
You
mean?
can have the, what do you call it, snap one, yeah, it's a way for
Hello, baby.
Don't,
Hello, Jay.
shoes. Your shoes. My shoes. No, you know what he likes? Toast. Toast. He got toast. He licks the butter off. Toast. You want toast? Want toast? No? That's all. You don't want no toast? Want toast? Want? What is it? Do you want toast? Do you want toast? No.
Would you do that, Jason?
What?
That.
Yeah, I just...
Put the batteries in.
Wait,
Yeah.
leave the shoes on. We're going home now. We're going home, sorry. Stop it. You don't like
No,
it.
oh, Joe.
Man, it's gonna come on down.
that.
Man,
Down, there's a light
like
on the end of the camera.
Oh. Oh.
See,
Put the light on now.
The light is on.
It's not the camera.
There's one on the bottom of the camera. The switch that says light on it. There we go.
Here we go, here we go, here. And you can keep on it for all I care, because no problem if I want to, but no need to. If I've lived for 30 years, I know, don't need to run away.
The natural shot.
I was really vexed to me, Mama, I'm going to see my passport with him. He'll put it in the safe. I said, no way, that's personal to me.
And you have to put onto a pen down?
Get that from.
That's the phone.
You want the DER one and the big one?
DER, yeah, DER, yeah. DER. You got to put £100 down and...
No, usually if you charge on a credit card, they don't charge. They don't show anything behind.
Let's have a look.
What are you talking about?
Put on
Alright, it's recording now.
We don't press that.
Right, it's recording now. If you want to stop it, press that. And if you want to try it again, stop that. Mind you, going to trip over the baby.
Where's Leanne?
It's there.
Help!
How did I get there?
Quick.
Quick, Auntie, quick!
Look.
Yeah.
Maria. Whoa! And look, Heather, for one night only, we get clear lane stuff in.
Sorry, OJ!
Why? I knew you would do it. Clumsy.
Stop. It stopped.
And then what happened?
When you press the stop, it starts, isn't it?
Let's see. Oh, yeah.
Hey?
Let me...
It's a lot of focus at the moment.
Oh, let me adjust your focus. You're too close. You can see up your nostrils here.
Look, I focus, just bring it back. Take off your focus.
Welcome to the movies.
That's the way you like it. Can you come over tomorrow? I want to go to Derrick tomorrow anyway.
Oh, not tomorrow. Monday, please.
I want to go and do a video of them.
Oh!
Derrick and Jane.
What are they, the Addams Family?
What?
The Addams Family? No, do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do.
Turn out the power, please.
Oh, I thought it was your big chance to be in the movies. With your sons directing you.
Star. Come on, do some singing, Mom.
I'm not some high-pitched singing, Mom. There was a joke on down.
Oh, well, no, we need a better microphone.
Santa Lavia.
What are you singing on down? What song's that?
No, it ain't the job.
Hold down the crockery. Let me zoom into your mouth.
Maria, Santa Lavia, Ave Maria, Amen. Maybe I'll sing a good song. I sing M.O.T.H. Your Mother. It's a lovely song, huh?
That was one of them songs of praise type songs, is it?
No. M is for the million things she gave me. O means only that she's growing old. T is for the tears she shed to save me. H is for heart that's pure as gold. E is for eyes with love light shining. R means right, and right she'll always be. Put them all together, they spell mother. The word that means the world to me.
Everybody follow the bouncing ball.
That's it?
You done?
Power.
A few words of poetry from Brother Malcolm of the Dole Queue.
Of the dole queue, I'd like to say,
By the time you come,
I think I can fit all Malcolm on there.
on. I went there, but the time was wrong.
How you adjust the color on this thing? Yeah.
Colour. It's black and white screen.
No, what I'm saying is, it makes everybody look black. It's the Ace of Spades.
Now you got a shutter.
The only time I see Dad was at like weddings, funerals, and wives and stuff. That's the only time I see him. I really go out to the same circle he goes, so I don't really see him that much.
You told me you don't smoke them for baby anymore. What was that? You told me you don't smoke Mary. You did tell me that.
Oh, Dill, when you step outside, all them fumes out there, it's just as bad.
Don't add more to it. Don't add more to it. Remember that the dog.
Yeah, hello.
You know something? He's got to step away, doesn't he?
Auntie is that you've had.
It's Blind of Days, and here is your host, Miss Cilla Black.
To Blind Date. Now, everybody seems to be going on diet these days. Is that right? Am I right? Yes! And there are so many diets, aren't there? Yes! In fact, I've been on the milk diet recently. Yes? I lost 3 pints. But let's not lose any more time. I meet 3 gorgeous girls looking for a blind date, and here they are. Let's start with you, number 1. What's your name and where do you come from?
Hello, Cilla. My name's Louise and I'm from Blackpool.
Louise, have you got a job up there in Blackpool?
Yes, I work for an insurance company.
But when you're not in the office, I believe you've got a constant companion. Tell everybody about your constant companion.
I've got a wonderful cat called Megan and she's so intelligent. We've taught her to retrieve balls like a little dog.
What? And so she's your favourite at the minute. Now, if there was anybody that Megan would take second place to, who would it be?
Well, it's very difficult, but I could perhaps sort of put her to one side for a moment if Arnold Schwarzenegger was in the area.
Well, sweetheart, enjoy Blind Date this evening. I don't think we have an Arnold what's-it's on tonight's show. But I've seen him and he is gorgeous. So the best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Let's move on to number 2. What's your name and where do you come from?
Hi, my name's Janet and I'm from London.
Well, Janet, I know you've got a very worthwhile job, haven't you, love? Tell everybody what you do.
I have. I'm the secretary for Help the Aged.
Your ideal man, I've got to ask you, who would that be?
Well, he appears in LA Law, and his name's Blair Underwood.
Oh, you little digger. Well, we can't promise you any LA lawyers tonight either, but a lot of fun, we can promise you that. Moving on to you, number 3. Hello. What's your name and where do you come from?
Well, my name is Julia, and I'm from Bath.
Hi, Julia. What do you do for a living?
Well, at the moment, I'm working as a full-time waitress in a restaurant in Bath.
Oh, super.
But normally I work abroad looking after lovely little children. I'm a nanny.
Are you really? And your ideal man?
Well, somebody like Jason Connery is very nice.
Oh, he is, isn't he? Yeah. I prefer his dad myself. I mean, I'm of that age, really, aren't I?
That's not bad either, you know. It's both nice.
Oh, he is, he is. He mightn't have much earners there, but he's got a lot more going on. Sure, he has. Wonderful. Well, girls, enjoy blind date. I'm sure you're going to have a lot of fun. We are, too. See you in a mo, all right? See you later. Oh, well, I don't know about you, but I think that they're not a bad choice, are they? No. So let's meet the lad who has to do the choosing. His name is Wayne, and he's from Lincolnshire. Come in, Wayne! You haven't got your own business. You work for your family, don't you?
That's right, yeah.
And tell me what the family business is.
Well, we own a garage. Well, we own garages and some accessory shops.
Isn't that nice?
Mm,
and I
very handy.
Very handy.
Very handy.
And I hear that you'll serve as anything from a larder to a lotus.
That's correct, yes. We'll do absolutely any vehicle on the road. We'll have a go.
Oh, hey. Oh, dear, you've impressed the girls already. I know, I can tell, I can feel the vibrations from here. You've got 3 questions there, Wayne, to ask those lovely ladies on those screens, so in your own time, fire away.
Okay. Question number 1, to number 1. I like to drive fast cars, but do not necessarily like too fast a woman. If you could rate yourself in miles per hour, what would you be, and why? To number 1.
Hello, Wayne. I quite like cycling, actually. I think I'd probably prefer that to car travel. So I don't think I'm going to reach any worrying speed. If you fancy a jaunt in the slow lane, leisurely jaunt with me, give me a nod. I'll see if I can't arrange for a tandem.
Oh, right. Thank you. Same question to number 2, please.
Right. Well, a bit like number 1. I like to take most of the week at a very slow and easy pace. Say at about 3, maybe 4 miles per hour. But come the weekend, you catch me in the fast lane, say about 90.
Same question to number 3, please.
Well, I think I'd have to rate myself at about 80 miles an hour through the whole week.
Well, let me slow down for me, because 80 miles an hour is a bit quick for me.
It's also illegal, number 3. Pass the first question over with, Wayne.
Thank
number
you.
2.
Okay, question number 2, to number 2. I don't drink, so I'm a pretty cheap date.
You're boring, isn't it? No, I jest.
In what way are you a bargain night out? Number 2.
Well, Wayne, there aren't many bargains that are top of the range, but I would be willing to give the first kiss for free.
That's very generous of you, thank you. Okay. Same question to number 3.
Well, I've always believed that a girl should always pay for part of the date, and as you don't drink, then I'd be quite willing to pay for the whole thing, and it would end up to be a very cheap evening. It's a good bargain, especially on my half.
Could I ask the same question to number 1, please?
Well, I don't really like champagne. It makes me ill. And I'm not too keen on caviar. So I certainly wouldn't cost you a fortune. perhaps I should just mention I'm partial to the occasional diamond, so perhaps for our second date, maybe you might like to organise a little sparkler for me.
Okay.
Third and final question, then.
Thank you. Right. First question 2, number 3. I enjoy a good detective story. If I could be a detective, I'd be Dick Tracy. Suave, sophisticated. What sort of detective would you be? Number 3.
Ooh, I think I'd have to be a female version of Inspector Glisser. He talks with a very, very sexy French voice, and he likes monkeys, and he's very good at finding Bham in his room. And I think if you went on a date with me, it would go with a real bang!
Thank you. Okay. 2, number 1, please.
Well, I'm quite happy to let you play detective, as long as you let me provide the mystery.
Okay, thank you. And can I have the same question to number 2, please?
Right. Well, it would definitely have to be Jill Gascoigne, who plays Inspector Maggie Forbes, because there's nobody who has a touch as gentle as mine. Well, I'm sure you're spoiled for choice, Wayne.
Oh, there's a lot there.
There's a lot
there.
There's a lot there. But don't make your mind up just yet, because there's our Graham with that quick reminder. Have a listen to this.
Well, Wayne, will you be dating mysterious number 1? She may not like champagne, but that doesn't stop her from being bubbly. Will it be arresting number 2? She might charge you for speeding in your fast car, but she won't charge you for a kiss. Or how about inexpensive number 3? A date with her wouldn't cost you a sou, and would probably go like a bomb. The decision is yours.
I know it's difficult. Have you made your decision yet? Can you tell us who it is?
I think I have. I shall go for number...
Hurry up! Have a look at the 2 that you turned down. First of all, you turned down number 3, that was Julia from Bath. Come in, Julia.
Oh, hello. How are you? All right. Thank you.
You also turned down number 1, that was Louise from Blackpool. Oh, come in, Louise. And you will not be disappointed. In fact, I think you'll be over the moon, because you chose number 2, and that was Janet from London. Come in, Janet! Now, who's going to choose where you're going on your date? Come on. I'm so pleased for you, though. You're going to choose? Okay, sweetheart. In the middle one. Go on, make it a good. Exciting. It's a trip to Portugal. Oh, yes, you're going to be jetting it away off to the Algarve. You're going to go to a 5-star hotel, which is really right next door to the most marvellous 18-hole golf course. And actually, have you ever played golf before? I have, yes, but it's on a very smaller course. Well, we've got a professional going to teach you for the first time, and you're going to round off the evening with a barbecue in the sunset on the beach. So coming with you. I really do. Will you please come back next week and tell us how you get on? We will. Oh, enjoy yourself in the outdoor. Ladies and gentlemen, Wayne and Derrick. What?
Come down here.
What are you doing? I'll be down in a minute. Thank you. After I picked that up, one thing that the best would work, that was
Don't know about the golfing. I'm worried about how many divots I'm going to take up.
I know, but I don't care. I mean, I normally cheat anyway. I used to be a swimming instructor.
Oh, I know.
You swim to the set, I mean, top to top. And then on there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, nice and easy.
Really done it? Maybe just come flip.
No. Just don't realise how embarrassing this is.
The rest of the restaurant.
The beautiful soul.
He doesn't know my name's Janet.
It went straight down the middle. Then it started to hook just a wee bit. And that's when my caddy lost sight of it. That little white pellet has never been found to this day. But it went straight down the middle, like they say. It went smack down the fairway. Then it started to slice. It headed for 2, but it bounced off 9. My caddy said, "You're still in the state, you're okay." Yes, it went straight down the middle. The sun was never brighter, the greens were never greener, and I was never keener to play.
Wayne and Janet. Now, I'm sure you obviously enjoyed Portugal. Who wouldn't? But at the end of the date, did you enjoy each other? Shall we find out?
When the screen went back and I first met Janet, I thought, wow, she looked really nice, really nice. Very nice figure and extremely long and lovely legs.
When I first saw Wayne, the thing that I liked about him most was his smile. He had a perfect set of teeth.
When we went across on the original flight, we were obviously getting to know one another and talking about various things, food and such like.
He talked about cars and engines. I mean, for instance, when we was on the plane, it was how much the tyres must have cost, and I found that very interesting. And when we was on the Golf buggy, it was, I wonder if this needs a MOT, and I found that very interesting.
Janet's ideas on cars, I mean, she just, a car's a car, it's a commodity. That's all it was to her. Well, it's all it is to me, really, I suppose.
I think Wayne needs a girl whose instant reaction is when he says that he's got a Porsche or a BMW is, wow.
While we were on the date, Janet did mention about our music taste being very similar, as in soul and dance music.
Wayne's taste in music was T-Rex, the Beatles, and he even mentioned Cliff Richard. My taste in music is Bobby Brown, Nana Cherry. So I say we was complete opposites from that.
Janet strikes me as being the sort of person, if you're not dressed very well, she'd probably tell you so. She never did, so I should say, I think she's fairly happy with how I was dressed.
I didn't tell him the clothes that he wore. I thought that from the way he dressed, that as time got on, as he got older, he was a definite making for a medallion man.
Janet is a little bit thin for what she's a bit skinny for what I usually see. I think she only weighs about 7.5 stone wet through. I'm used to seeing a little bit more on a woman.
When I first saw Wayne's body in his swimming trunks, he didn't look that bad. But later on he had a massage and I saw it wobbling. And I suppose you could say that he needs a good tone-up.
With being a little bit more romantic than Janet, I did miss her not holding my hand and putting her arms around me and kissing me. I don't think that Janet liked the idea too much.
I'm not a very romantic person. I don't particularly like flowers and being serenaded to over dinner. I'd much prefer to be just out and about in a more lively atmosphere.
Janet really didn't show any affection on the date, but I think this was probably due to it being a bit uncool for her image.
I suppose you could say that Wayne is cool, but then you'd have to say that everybody else is hip.
Janet was very good company on the date. I don't believe I could have had a better companion. I had a real good time. She was very kind and considerate. I don't think there's going to be anything romantic between us, ever.
I think that Wayne could have maybe done with someone who was a bit more talkative and a bit more extrovert, as he put it. But he did pick me, so there you go.
Wayne, I could tell by the look on your face that you weren't expecting our Janet to say half the things she said about you on there, were you?
No.
No. And Janet, you look somewhat, a little bit embarrassed being serenaded to by that lovely singer there on holiday. I know he got your name wrong, but I mean, he would have been sued by the music publishers if he would have sung Janet to the song Maria. That didn't sort of turn you on romantically, no?
No, not really. I don't like things like that. I'm not a very romantic person.
Ah.
Well, actually, though, Janet did tell me her middle name is Maria.
Oh, is it? Well, at least you got half the name right. So you're not a romantic person. Are you a romantic person?
Yeah.
Now, what would you have liked, Janet to be more like romantically for it to turn you on?
Well, really, I suppose perhaps just holding the hand more, putting her arm around, just catching you by surprise and just sort of like sneaking up and, just putting her arm around you and holding you close. She wasn't. Janet's idea of being romantic, I think, is just possibly giving you a handshake at the end of the night.
Come on now, is that a go at you, Janet? I mean, well, what's the type of guy you go for? I mean, because you did really call him a little bit uncool, or if he was cool, you like hip people. What's your, idea of hip?
Well, when he says that I wasn't romantic as well, I mean, I'm not the sort of person who's going to sit at the dinner table sort of go, Wayne.
You look good when you do that.
It's just not me. I mean, the sort of person I would go for, someone who likes nightlife, I think. A bit more in the fast lane.
Bit more life in the fast lane. Well, you couldn't get any more faster than our Wayne because, he is, well, you do have your own garage and you do actually drive a Porsche and a BMW. I mean, you couldn't get more faster than that, could you, girl? No. Well, I get the impression that you're two very nice people, but not when you're together. Is that right?
together, but not at a very... We're not like that.
We're like friends. More,
like
more in the way of friends, yeah.
More
in the way of friends, really.
Yeah.
So you're going to send each other Christmas cards and things like that?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Burning question, are you going to see each other again? Even as friends?
Maybe as friends.
Maybe
as friends. It's a bit of a distance, though, isn't it, really?
Yeah. I don't really go out of London much.
Don't you?
No. Unless it's on a plane and away.
That's just a good excuse, Janet, I think. But thank you both for coming on Blind Date. And you're very sporting. Even though she did criticise your body, I think it's wonderful. I really do. Ladies and gentlemen, Wayne and Janet. Now, but join us in a couple of minutes to see how Pat and Steve enjoyed their date in Jersey, and to meet the lucky guy who has to pick one of these three lovely girls. So see you in a couple of minutes.
Patrick, tell us a little bit more about your family.
Is wearing sportswear. She's got...
They want to encourage Yeltsin to keep up with his rather severe economic reforms.
There's been a great deal of discussion, and there's been some veering to and fro since the Russian election results and the rise and appearance of Mr. Zhirinovsky. But the...
Alright, we're gonna lock off the light now, so we're gonna set it up nice.